In 2024, the town of Hamden had a stream cleanup day, and we had over 50 volunteers come, and we removed a large truckload of trash from the streets, from the riverbanks that would have ended up in the river.
I really like, every year we do a street and stream cleanup in spring, and it's really fun to see the community come together and clean up the roads because, you know, any litter that's in the roads can go down the storm drains, go down the storm pipes, and directly into the waterway. So it's neat to see all the community come together and work on a project like that.
Not speaking of my current position, but about 20 years ago, I was an environmental technician and did oil spill cleanup and industrial work. I was part of the team that did the oil spill cleanup for the Sanborn Pond number 6 bunker oil spill. As part of that team, I literally went around that pond and pressure washed the entire shoreline. I was there to see the negative consequences of the spill all over the rocks and the water and everything. And then after months of hard work, saw that the oil was removed. And so it was a very gratifying experience.
One of the bigger things that we do as a regulated community, and I mean we have a stormwater permit from Maine DEP, is we look for pollution sources. Sometimes that's a systematic approach, sometimes it's more by chance. You know, we find that there are connections from interior plumbing that go, rather than into the sanitary sewer, they'll go into the storm sewer, and that's obviously not good. That's going to go straight to the river or stream that's nearby rather than to the sewage treatment plant. So finding those connections is an obvious way that we find that you know, we're improving water quality and ensuring that, you know, things are going where they're supposed to go, and we're reducing pollution that way. So that's one of the more satisfying things that we come across in this job.
I think one of the most noticeable ones, at least in Old Town, is downtown. We have a lot of dogs, a lot of it's a pet-friendly community, and a lot of folks weren't picking up their dog waste, and we installed dog waste depots. It's essentially a dispenser for a little bag that you can collect the waste, put it in a receptacle, and then us at Public Works, we collect it every week, and it's made a huge difference on the dog waste pollution.
I see the difference every time I do community outreach. We do cabin fever reliever, we do the river walk. I see the kids, I see the parents, and the next year I'll see the kids, I'll see the parents, and they talk about what they learned that last trip around, and they come back for updates and the next kid and the next generation. And I just see it every time I do outreach.